Hello and welcome to the Trade Ideas Live Trading Room recap for Wednesday, July the 22nd. My name is Barry Enerson. I'm the moderator of our trading room. This is the address to get in, and you can log in with your Facebook or your Twitter account. Okay, today was a great day. I can't say anything other than that. I had four really good trades today. But what was on fire were the 30-minute opening range breaks, and I did not get all of them. I mean, I just, I kind of talked myself out of one, and I missed another one just completely. But here are the ones that I did take. VASC. The trigger was at 37.76. Okay, now I'm going to go back to these. I want to show you some of the other ones that I didn't take, but I actually took two of them, VASC and LPCN. So VASC, again, the trigger right at 10 o'clock was at 37.76. And I had to wait a little bit because this one was really spready, and it was very tough to get into. At one point, I think the difference, I think at one point it was like 37.60 something on the bid and 38 something on the ask. So I had to wait a little bit till it settled down. Not that it really did settle down that much, but I ended up taking some right here at 37.77. And I exited some when it broke through 38 just because I didn't want to have it collapse on me. And so I took some at 38.16, exited another little chunk at 38.81. You can see that's just over $1 from 37.77. And then right here, basically at the same price. It was a little under 38.81. It was, in fact, I think it was 37.74. So a little under $1, but just a really nice trade. But very whippy. I mean, look how, it came back down to $38 and now it's back all the way up to here. So, it was a scary trade, and I didn't take as many shares as I would normally take because of the spread and because I knew it would be whippy, but a great alert from the 30-minute opening range break. The next one was it's my best 10, which I will bring out to show you another trade I took. The next one was LPCN, just a little after 10 o'clock, at $12.90. LPCN. Let me just bring that one up. LPCN. So $12.90. I think the alert came right about, in fact, it would have been right about there. And notice how it came back down. And then it popped up, and I was watching really for a 13 break. I wanted to see that a break of the whole number, and that's in essence what happened. I ended up taking the trade right here at $13.09. A little bit of a chop here, and then it zoomed up to 13.63, and I exited the balance. See, it got up to 14.08 and popped around a little bit, and then I exited right here at 14. So, from 13.09 to 14, almost another $1, but just a great trade based on that opening range break. Again, in case you don't know what I'm talking about, the 30-minute opening range break, you can see right here is the top. There it is. These are 5-minute candles. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So right there is the top of the 30-minute opening range. So it's about $12.88 or 90 cents. So that's why I got the alert at that price. Now, here are a couple other ones that I didn't take, and this one was unbelievable. Actually, this one also, I missed this one. I think I was involved in something else, but look at Lilly, LLY, 83.42. LLY. Let me show you LLY. Number 83.42. So it would have been right here. 83.42. Right here. Well, there is the there's the break right there. Look what it did right after that, and I just missed it. I flat out missed it. It just went way too quickly for me, and I think I probably saw it about right here, and I just didn't want to chase it. There was still more left in it, but you can't know that. So, but look at that. 83.42. So there it is right there. Say 83.42. A high of 86.77. So over $3. Unbelievable. The next one was that I didn't take. Okay, it was HT. I find it lags a little bit when I'm doing these videos and I'm trying to swing something over. It just lags a little bit. HTWR at $88 at 1042. $88. HTWR. HTWR at $88. And so the alert was right here on right here. There's the high of the opening 30 minutes. So we're right there. Pop came back down. Notice it came back down. And the problem with this one, now this was really spready. If VASC was spready, this was like double spready. And again, if you don't know what I'm talking about, the difference between the bid and the ask was just crazy. And I just couldn't bring myself to trade it. And but you know, $88 hit a high of $91. Not saying I could have kept in through all this, but you know, again, if I in retrospect, I should have taken you know 100 shares or something and just tried to hold on through this. But you know, just a really a great alert. So those four excellent alerts on the 30-minute opening range break. Now the other one I took was N. Actually, I took another two, but this turned out to be, and I'm still. Let's see. I'm out at. I don't have it marked here. Let me just hold on one second. Okay, so I just put my markings in here. Now this was from my best 10 list, and you can see it's right at the top. Now, why was it on my best 10 list? Because you know I was looking for. Well, I don't know what I was looking for. I shouldn't say that. I mean, it could have been a bounce, or it could have been a continuation of the catastrophe it had yesterday. Excuse me. I mean, this really sunk a lot all day yesterday, and so you know at the beginning of the day it was down, but the minute it started this little action here, I mean this little pullback here on the 5-minute candle, and it got over the whole number, that all important whole number, I decided to take the trade. It looked like it was just going to perhaps recapture. I'd have to bring up a daily chart. I know this is going to get a little bit screwy when I do it. But let's just see what the daily chart looks like. And I just have to get, whoops, I just have to get, say, a 3-month. Yeah, so you see, this is yesterday. So I mean, imagine, you know, you're sitting here at $62 and it dropped all the way to $52. So this was yesterday's action. I'm pretty sure it was earnings. It was on earnings. So that's why it made the best 10 list, because it was either going to be a continuation or I was going to look for some kind of a bounce. Probably I wanted the bounce because, I mean, look at the incredible gap to fill. So this will still be on my list because, I mean, this is an incredible gap that still could get filled at some stage. So it'll still be on my list. So let me get back to the 5-minute candles and back to actually 3 days. There we go. Okay. So there we are. So I'm out some right here at 52.90, and I still have. In fact, you know, it got through 53, and but then when it came back down through 53, I took some out. Still holding some, and it's you know I still have an hour and a half left in the day, and I'm hoping that maybe it can just continue. If it can break back up through 53 again, I will you know maybe let it ride for a while. But you know, a great little trade. The last one was ITW. And ITW, actually, this was just, I came on one of my weak stock alerts, you know, just a list I have of weak stocks, and I just liked what I saw here. You know, the breakdown through $90 right here, the breakdown, and this little flag up. Looked like it was trying to pull up a bit, failed. So I took the short right here at 89.75. Really got rewarded almost very soon. Took some out at 89.45. Got a little bit greedy. It went all the way down to 89.21. Was really hoping, of course, it would maybe get down to 89 and maybe crash through it. Didn't happen, and so I took out the balance right here at 89.52. So I mean, it wasn't spectacular, but it worked out. You know, for a while there, it looked like it was going to be spectacular. But anyway, it worked out very well. So all in all, you know, 3 great trades. And then, you know, this is not a bad trade either. And let's see, I think that is it. I'm going to go back to live trading. I'm just trying to see if there's anything on my best 10 list that is cropping up that may give me something. NEOG was something that I just couldn't find a way onto it. It made my best 10 list. You can see that it had a great run from $57 all the way up to 62. Again, another spready one. What's the volume? See, it's only 537,000. So, right here, it doesn't have a lot of volume. But it was on my list, but I just couldn't see a way onto it. And now I see it starting to fall back. But I will certainly keep track of this one for a little while, maybe another few days. All right, well, that's it. Let me bring up the cover page again. Here is how to get into our room. And the charts, our new charts are live. We're having a webinar at 4:30 today. If you come into the trade, well, by the time you read this, of course, the trading probably will be closed. So, but I hope you attend the every Wednesday at 4:30 Eastern Daylight Time. We have a question and answer session. Usually the first half hour is they go over some attributed trade ideas. I'm positive today it'll be the new charts. And then in the last half hour to 45 minutes, they basically leave it wide open. It doesn't have to be on the topic of the day. It can be any question you have about trade ideas. And I attended, and obviously I attended, but there are things that Brad or Dan mentioned that I may have even forgotten and or something that I even didn't know. I mean, I'm pretty focused as a trader in the things that I like to do, but there's usually always some little nugget that Brad or Dan drops that I say, hey, I'd forgotten about that or I didn't know it in the first place. The other thing that Dan does and Brad does is that they usually create some kind of a strategy and they're very willing to share that strategy later on. If you sign up, you'll have your email. They'll have your email, of course, and all you have to do is request the strategy that they prepared in the Q&A. So that's a great reason also to attend the Q&A sessions every Wednesday at 4:30. Okay, that is it. I hope to see you in the trading room tomorrow.